I've taken the opportunity to go outside a little bit because the weather is beautiful. So I'm still using now the road system with the cat on it, and it's a little bit windy, but not too bad. So we'll try to figure out how this is gonna work out. I thought it might be a good change with a different background, and I need a cup of coffee anyway, so cheers, guys. This is a beautiful drink. And I was thinking maybe it would be a great thing to have a different surrounding and different background, so with little birds and yeah, things like that. I'll continue on the Apogee mic inside. Just one thing. This I discovered after I used it a few times. It has a very, very nice low noise floor, and I love that. I use it exclusively. You can have the mic open, and there's not any noise introduced to your mix. That's very cool, and I love it. So see you inside. Well, guys, this is I'm testing the setup here. I need a coffee while I'm doing that. I'm doing this quite advanced. I'm going from the camera's headphone out here to my camera's input here. And I have a clear reading at the moment of a lot of things. Just not me. No, I can. Not just me. I had to. Well, I'm just trying to do a quick correction of the audio levels, and this is how it's working now. So this microphone just needs the power from the telephone, and I tried to explain that I'm going from the headphone output on the microphone to the camera. I have a quite soft gain setting because, well, as you probably saw from the intro, I made a new setup because it didn't actually work too well with this gadget on the table, and yeah, you could hear from the first take, which was a total failure. This makes a lot of noise when I'm doing things on the table and so forth. So I'll try not to do that now. I did an initial take with the iPad. Didn't work, so it was a lot of noise. Hopefully it works with the phone, so they're supposed to be syncing up together, but you know what? I don't bother. I had enough of this sync to this, sync to that. That's why I'm trying to record it directly into the camera's system, and of course I could go into the recording system, which is also Apogee, by the way. But then I have to deal with all the alignment stuff, and that's actually not a big problem, but it takes a little time, and you have to line up things the proper way. And if you remember from older movies, they use this clapper. That's the way you do it. You make a couple of claps, and then you see the peaks in the audio, and then you align it the audio, you align it to the picture. This is not a problem if you have the proper equipment to do it, and you can zoom out enough. And but if you're not really sure about this stuff, it's easier to just record it into the camera. I still have to split these tracks because I only need one of them. I need a mono track for the speech, but you could get away with it when using a stereo track. It's not a big problem. It's not that essential what I'm doing in the post with the speech. So if you have a good mic, it's gonna sound okay. But there's a few things. This one would actually not work very good outside because it's very sensitive, and all the wind and all the noise would go into the mic and it would destroy your recording, and you cannot really handle this. It have to be on a stand. It's a lot more stuff involved in using this. So some guys just want to use it as a sound card. You can do that. Use the headphone jack output, which I'm using now, from the microphone to the camera. I guess they didn't think about this way of using it to start with. I think it's a good way to use it. I'm not trying to make a 96K BBC sound here. I'm just trying to get a decent vocal sound on my recording. And if I don't have to align it, it's great. Because then I can just transfer the video and do a little post work, and then that's it. Initially I did record with built-in compression in the first setting. I didn't like that very much. You might like it. It depends a little bit, I guess, on the rest of your system. But there is a thing with compression. If you use it when you record, you got no way to remove it after you finish recording. If you put it on after you recorded, you have a fairly good control with how much compression you like to use on your end result. You can adjust the level accordingly, and the amount you want to use. If you have recorded with the compressor on, there is no way to remove that afterwards, and I think that's essential, that you can rather compress in the after world than directly when you record. For live recording, it's essential that you keep things not too loud in, in the input stage, because you're gonna get surprised. If you're a little bit smart, you don't gain it too hard in the first place, so you'll be safe. Well, I'm not gonna drool around this mic too much, because the main thing is, let's hear how it sounds. So now it's on its own stand, and I guess that makes a little difference, and well, let's see. And till next time, grab your mic and don't be afraid to experiment.